New notification. Now broadcasting.
Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, and to play some of the games Immortals have called home. Johnny the Jet, Frazier, Crouch, Rozier, and many, many more have built this big red legacy as this crowd is ready to cheer on their beloved Cornhuskers. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So Nebraska's return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. You can play in the slot, you can play out wide, you can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Third and short now from their own 48. Runs for the tackle.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry up. I know every offense wants to be great on third down, but why would you spike the ball just to get to third down? They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Unloads it left. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Makes a grab enough for the first. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And more yards after contact. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Headed to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up is working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball, to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. from the shotgun, the inside give. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Now on first down from the 28. Right back to the well. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And when you're a quarterback, you have to sell pass. You have to get your eyes down the field, the ball in your hand like you're ready to throw the football. Now I quickly hand it to the running back. You could see it worked, and the running back did the rest. The defense was thinking pass all the way. What a nice game.
Using his legs, it's Edwards. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Johnson wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep it right.
Nebraska with the lead. It ain't nothing.
Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Connection to the right. Oh, look out, there he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Huskers line it up with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Raiola. He caught it! And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And he will score! Touchdown, Huskers!
Touchdown, Nebraska. The score is 14-0 with the extra point.
That's right. Now they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So it's an 80-yard drive.
15-0.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly complete. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
At the 35, he's loose. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Got some room, entered to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Johnson looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Kansas State scores. It's 15-6 with the extra point coming.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score.
15-7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different.
All kinds of running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attacked the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back. And he'll finish the line and the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the
Big Red touchdown! It is 21-7 with the extra point.
He knows where the goal line is.
With the extra point coming, it's 21-7. Extra point up and good. 22-7.
Plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Takes the handoff. It's Giddens.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Hands it off. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the six for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Giddens. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And that is not the optimal solution there.
13-22.
And the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. You know, the field's about 53 yards wide.
Again, our score, 13-22. Big Red with the lead.
Got to kick it between those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 40. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Running back searching for a hole. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the running back has it. One step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The toss to the right.
Go, baby.
And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first.
Into the first quarter.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
Here comes Nebraska to start the second.
Into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Went to the running
Nebraska
game on
at 22.
Now here they come again.
to 13. He's looking to go, and
they worked that
he
running
is
game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory.
He's going to go up to the right side, and he stopped again.
Out of the backfield, he'll lose a couple. They'll try to put
Field
3
goal
on the board
unit.
as the field goal unit comes on.
And wait, it's a fake! It's a fake! It's a
They
fake!
thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just
man,
pull the
Hutchins couldn't do anything there.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled immediately after the catch. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Johnson wants to throw it. Skips away from pressure. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. 2nd and 10 here. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Can anyone catch him? And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Pretty rare to see an inside run like that go for such a big gain.
Yep, no tricking. That was just straight fire off the ball, hit you in the mouth, great blocking up front, and creating a big hole for the running back to run through. Then you got to get that fast stuff on.
There we
Go! Touchdown!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to them.
Touchdown, Huskers.
Rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
point extends the lead to 16. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown.
It is 29-13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
29-13 our score. Can they do something to get more points? We'll find out. Here they go. They're going to take off to the right side. They're going to still continue to go up.
Really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that.
And see what happens here. Here comes the next play. Gonna go. I'd throw it if I were you, and that's what they do. They throw. Big time throw. First down. First down. Here comes the next one. They're looking to go, and they are stopped. 29-13. He's looking to go. Here comes the play. He's going to take off, and he's stopped again. Huskers with the big time lead, 29-13. Trying to get some more. The opponent. And he stopped.
How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Movement here.
Here comes the next play. He's ready to go. Right side. No, excuse me, left side. And a little bit short on that play. Here he goes. He's going to go to the left. He's going to continue to go to the left. And he's close.
Before they finally get him stopped. Kansas State has it first and goal.
He's going to throw it. Is he in? Yes, he is. Touchdown. Kansas State.
Really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those
2-point conversion for Kansas State. Coming and
right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone.
is it good?
He's in for the two,
Yes,
and that
good.
is big because now it's a one-possession game. They trail by 8. Almost ready to kick
They
it away
trail
after
by
scoring the
8.
touchdown.
Good kick. It is currently 21-29.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. You can't let our serve get broken.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the return, it's Edwards. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Johnson wants to throw it. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This could be a major turning point in this game, going for it inside their own 40. Looking deep. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on...
Oh, big turnover. Big turnover. Nebraska's ball. 29-21.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Banks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll run it from the gun. And he could not get loose on the run.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Mayer. And he's brought down after a nice gain. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Touchdown, Husker! And they take it in for 6 more points. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. A very...
$37-21.
5-play scoring drive. Timeout called by the offense. They obviously saw something that gave them pause before this 2-point attempt. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Brown. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. Kansas State pushing the pace. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Gonna run it. It's Edwards. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
The score is 29-37.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half, and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right now.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. Leaves it with the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They give it to him again. And he makes the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first two quarters in Lincoln. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing.
The Huskers will kick it off to start the second half. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Trying to get the edge on the right. Fakes his man out. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. On the run, it's Edwards. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on second and 15. The give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They got it at the 40. Kansas State quick to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his possession.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a second and 2. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to first down. And the Wildcats have it with a first and 10. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After misfiring, it's second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Discards a man. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why don't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Good, solid tackle.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Throws to the wideout. And they almost came up with that pick.
Good game so far between these two teams. It is 35, 37, 37 to 35.
What a stop that would have been. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves. And guys with the empty backfield on second and short, might they take a shot here? Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. He lost one down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it down first and goal.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
And the Huskers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Big time touchdown. Nebraska kicking some butt. That is for sure. Nebraska is doing really, really well. Our score is 43 to 35. Extra point coming.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on in this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone.
The extra point is up, and it is good. 44-35.
He's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
The offense set for a first down play. Looking for a crease. It's Giddens. Runs through a tackle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Johnson wants to throw it. Just a misfire from this sophomore as he threw it behind him.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have...
And that pass intercepted. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Give to the running back. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They go to the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the change for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's going to pass on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Wildcats have this offense rolling. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the comeback is on. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like...
Whoops. 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 There we go. Extra point coming. It's 44-41.
It was ugly, but now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Extra point up and... no good.
A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Almost
so it's 44-41, Nebraska with the lead. They have led this whole entire game.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return.
What's going to happen? Can they extend their lead? Can they keep their lead? Hutzler's going to go up to the right side, and he's tackled. He's sacked.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here comes the Huskers. They're going to go up to the right side. They're still going to go up to the right side. They're still going to go. They're going to go to the left now and tackle. First down.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right
Here they come. Going up to the left. Still going up to the left. He's still going to go up to the left. He is close.
And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally...
He was really close to take it in, but he is really up there. Nebraska in the red zone. Here comes the pass. And he is not going to get very far. Here comes the Huskers. They're looking to throw. Actually, no, they're going to take off and run. And he is not there. Here comes the throw. He caught it. Touchdown, Huskers.
They say there's no more...
Big time touchdown for the Big Red. And it is 50-41.
Guys becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their games because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He brought that thing out of the end zone with the idea of making a play, but he didn't even get back to the 25.
51-41. Looking to go up to the right side. He's going to go. He's still going to go, and he's got some good yardage.
This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get
very good yardage. Up to the right side. He's just standing there. And now he's going to be
This game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire.
not good.
Here to keep applying that pressure.
He's going to go right side. Tackle. He's going to go backwards.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one.
51-41.
Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100
Long throw.
Finally, David, you get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day.
Here comes the pass. And out of bounds. On 4th down. 51-41.
Communication is harder.
He's looking. He's gonna
This crowd really affecting the football game.
And they'll finally get him down after
get a first down.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the first
Good
down.
first down. Here comes the run.
We'll give him a couple on that one.
Only a couple yards.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Not very good. That's for sure. He's looking to throw this one deep and in. He caught it.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. He's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like
Here comes the run. Or the throw. Into the end zone and caught it.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away.
It is 49-51.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. A first down for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw.
51.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
49.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Edwards. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the...
Come on, guys. Get a good run. Get a good run.
Take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David. They would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Wide receiver shows motion. Gonna run it.
There you go. Take off, take off, take off.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Timeout.
Everybody and their brother showing blitz. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the run. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd
End of the quarter.
We've been treated to
51-49.
these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down.
Good run. He's gone.
He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, how about the offense setting that?
Nope, not yet.
Earlier in the game, a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer.
Touchdown!
He is now. Touchdown.
With that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
It is. Our score, 51-55.
On to attempt the try.
With the extra point coming. It's good. 56-51.
5 here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
$56-51.
Just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here.
Off he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle, safeties come up and tackle, as opposed to linebackers and big defensive players. You get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll give it to Johnson. Fakes his man out. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again and go score a TD.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Husker! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Pass is incomplete. No good on the 2-point conversion. They tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by 1. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Boy, they hope that one doesn't come back to bite them. The kickoff out of bounds right after you've taken the lead here in the 4th quarter, and all they need is a field goal to go back on top. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
57. 56.
Offense.
Fifty-seven, 56.
First down. They believe they can run right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
57-56 our score.
So fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's...
New notification. DualSense wireless controller battery level is low.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget.
It's easier to pick up 2nd and 5.
College football 25.
Getting those long yard situations.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The aerial assault continues. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. Got it in the middle. It's Cephas. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The sure hands. It's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State. They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Johnson looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time, and he's knocked down.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
He has been the go-to guy all...
Sorry about that, you guys. The remote died. Almost.
He's been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
The Huskers have it with a first and 10. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this run.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Back to throw, it's Rayola.
Ooh.
That play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this. He'll try to first down. And they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. First down for this offense. The give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a third down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost.
Stop him!
This defense has to make a choice.
Stop him!
This offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. All wideouts, no backs.
One possession game.
Quarterback trying to get a read. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Get him!
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. One step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they couldn't hold him off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman.
They got to punt it away.
For him, and he gets home.
One possession game.
Let's see what he can do with it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Gets away from one. He's got space. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Pulls it.
Go! Yes, big first down.
Where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times. He might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right.
Good catch, good catch.
Anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout.
Here's looking. Go, baby.
In there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I'm a defense. I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe...
Touchdown.
Enough space. Touchdown, Nebraska. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And having those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
To throw, it's Raiola. It's complete to the right. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a...
The score is... 65-62.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. That'll elevate some sideline blood pressures. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets out of here.
66-62 now.
Without taking any punishment.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the 4th quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
Get out.
And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Gets away. pocket starts to collapse. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Makes the grab. It's Lockett. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect. You talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What a good game it was today. 66-62. Good games it was today. 65-62. Good games it was today.
Broadcast. Pause.